When you hear the name Linda Blair, what comes to mind? Many immediately think of the movie The Exorcist, the 1973 movie that terrified the world. But Linda Blair is more than just a famous child actor in a horror film. Her life has been filled with bold choices, shocking moments, and unforgettable appearances. One of her most talked about moments shocked fans because she revealed a side of herself that few expected. Today, we are going to look closely at that moment, the reactions, and why it became one of the most memorable events in her career. Linda Blair began her acting career at a very young age. By the time she starred in The Exorcist, she was only 14. The movie made her famous almost overnight. But fame came with a price. Being a child star meant that every move she made was noticed, analyzed, and sometimes criticized. As she grew older, Linda wanted to break away from the image of the scared, possessed girl on the big screen. She wanted to show the world that she could be confident, bold, and unafraid to take risks. One moment that truly shocked everyone was when she appeared in a very revealing photo shoot. The pictures left very little to the imagination. Fans who knew her as the innocent face from The Exorcist could hardly believe it. It was a bold statement showing she was no longer the child actress everyone remembered. But why did she do it? Why would someone risk their reputation, their career, just to show their body? For Linda, it was about taking control. She wanted to show that she could make her own choices and express herself freely. For years, Hollywood controlled how young stars looked, acted, and behaved. Linda's photo shoot was her way of saying, "I decide who I am." The pictures also showed a different kind of beauty. She was not just a child star anymore. She was a woman who understood herself, her body, and her power. It was not meant to shock for shock's sake. It was meant to make a statement about freedom, independence, and self-expression. Of course, not everyone was happy. Some fans were upset, saying it was too much. Some critics wrote harsh words, criticizing her choice. But many others praised her courage. They said it was important for stars to show that they can grow, change, and express themselves in ways society sometimes fears. The truth is, moments like these are complicated. On one hand, there is fame and pressure. On the other hand, there is personal freedom and choice. Linda Blair's decision reminded the world that celebrities are humans too. They have feelings, desires, and dreams beyond their public image. Linda has always been open about her life, both the good and the challenging. She has spoken about the struggles of being famous at a young age and how she needed to find her own identity. This bold photo shoot was part of that journey. She wanted people to see that she was more than a role she played. She was not just the girl from a horror movie. She was an adult who made her own choices. That is a lesson many can learn from. Life is about growing, learning, and sometimes making choices that others may not understand. But Linda Blair is not only known for shocking appearances. She has also used her fame to help others. She has supported animal rights, helped charities, and spoken about issues she cares about. Her bold moments in front of the camera remind us that she is fearless not only in art but in life too. The photo shoot may have captured everyone's attention, but it was only one part of her story. It was a moment that showed her bravery and her willingness to take risks, even when the world was watching. Looking back, Linda Blair's bold appearance teaches us something important. Fame, beauty, and public image can be powerful, but they do not define a person. Choices define a person. How you decide to show yourself to the world, how you take control of your life, and how you use your voice are what matter most. Linda's photo shoot was not just about revealing her body. It was about revealing her confidence, her independence, and her willingness to be herself in a world that often tells people who they should be. So, the next time you hear about Linda Blair, remember this. She is more than a movie star. She is a woman who took control of her own story, made bold choices, and refused to let fear or criticism stop her. That moment, which shocked so many, is now part of a bigger story. A story about courage, self-expression, and being true to yourself. Linda Blair's journey reminds us that life is full of choices. Some will surprise people, some will confuse them, but all choices are ours to make. And sometimes, the most shocking moments reveal the strongest messages.